Good morning, students. Hope you all doing great and keeping safe. Stay indoors, stay safe. With this message, I, Miss Ba, your teacher, today welcome you in Value Education class. As you all know, that in Value Education, you always go through a story, and every story that you learn in Value Education has a hidden message, a value that you learn through that story. And today I'll be narrating a story for you all which has a hidden message for you, for every one of us. So, are you all ready? Are you all ready to go along with me on this journey? So, let's get started. But before beginning with the story, I would like to share a small quote. The purpose of a storyteller is not to tell you how to think, but to give you questions to think on. The purpose of a storyteller is not to tell you how to think, but to give you questions to think upon. So, with this quote, let's get started with our session. The title of the story that I'll be narrating for you all is The Morning Blues. Morning Blues. Are you excited? Today, I'll not only narrate a story, I want you all to come and join me on a journey. We'll be going on a journey. Where? To Kandarpur. You know Kandarpur? Kandarpur is a small city in Kandarganj state. It's very beautiful with all the natural beauty and greenery on all around, and you don't have any sorts of pollution over there. That is the biggest thing. Like in all other cities, Kandarpur is completely different. It has got wide roads, no hustle bustle around, no honking of the motor cars or buses, and no traffic congestion. And the roads are big, wide, and greenery all over. And in Kandarpur, where are we going today? We are going to the Kaggal's house. You know Kaggal's house? Who lives there? In Kaggal's house, we'll be meeting a small little 8-year-old boy named Manu. So, this is a story of a small 8-year boy, Manu. It was a winter morning. It was a winter Monday morning. And winter mornings, you know how they are. It's very cold. And Manu is busy sleeping on his bed, on his cozy bed, wearing all the sweaters, warming up himself, taking on the blankets, and he's busy sleeping. But usually on Mondays, everyone will be busy, isn't it? Where do you go on Mondays, children? Yes, you go to your school. That is the first day of the week. But Manu here rather is completely different. He is sleeping as if he doesn't have to go to school. But you know what? This is the problem with Manu. Whenever he gets a break, a weekend break from school, it's really terrifying for him to go to school on Monday mornings. He really is going through a big trouble. He's facing a lot of problem waking up early in the morning on Mondays. So let's see what is going in Kaggal's household. In Kaggal's whole house, Manu is sleeping on his bed, cozily, warm, keeping himself warm, putting on all his blankets and sleeping comfortably in his bed upstairs in his room. And suddenly there's a call for Manu. Who's calling Manu? Manu! Manu! Get up! It's time to go to school. Get up, dear. It's already 6 o'clock. Manu, are you awake? Who is calling out? This is Manu's mom. This is Manu's mother, Akhila. Now, how is Akhila? Akhila is a short lady. She is she has just turned 32 years last week, and she's a young lady. She's short and dark complexioned lady. She's wearing blue colored salwar kameez, which is a little bit faded. But she's busy doing something. What is she doing in the kitchen? She's preparing. She's preparing breakfast. She's preparing hot, hot, delicious parathas for Manu. But Manu, he is in his own world. He's sleeping comfortably, enjoying his bed. And he's not even responding to his mother's call. Again, Akhila calls out, Manu, Manu, get up, child. It's already 6. By 7, your bus will be here. You'll be late today again. But there's no reply from Manu. At last, now Akhila is busy preparing the parathas. Oh, my parathas, they're burning. Oof, oof, oh, I have to prepare this thing. I have to prepare the curry. I have to prepare parathas. Oh, what not. And why this child is still not getting up? When will he learn to get up early in the morning? With all sorts of questions around Akhila towards working in the kitchen one side and then calling up Manu again and again, putting her all her efforts to wake up Manu. But everything in vain. Did Manu get up? No. And at last, Akhila got very angry. She was very furious. This is the limit now. This boy does this thing every day. I have been troubled by this boy. He never listens. And with this call, she rushes upstairs to Manu's room, opens the door, and pulls out the blanket. And then says very angrily, Manu, get up. It's already 6 o'clock. It's already 6:30 now. Since 6 o'clock I'm waking you up and you did not get up still now. You have to take a bath, freshen up, do your daily chores, and then get up and get ready, take your breakfast, what not. You have got so many things to do and you're still in your bed. This is high time, Manu. You have to learn to get up early in the morning by yourself and do your daily tasks by yourself. Enough is enough. Now, I'm not going to help you anymore in all your works, or I'm not going to put in any of the efforts. With this warning of Manu's mom, at last, Manu gets up. Oh, Mama, got up. But I'm feeling sleepy. I just want to sleep for 5 more minutes. Enough, Manu. Quickly go, have a bath, take your breakfast, get ready. Your bus will be coming soon and you'll be late again. And I'm not going to plead the driver anymore. And with this note, okay. And how is Manu? Manu is a short, lean, dark complexion boy wearing white pajamas. In his white pajamas, he comes out of his bed and says, okay, okay, I'm going to get ready. And how is he getting ready? Very lazily. He's brushing his teeth lazily. Oh God, why does this Monday come? Every Monday, this is the same story. Why is this weekend so small? Why is this not a big break from school and whatnot? And he's brushing his teeth lazily. And at that very moment, there's honking at the door. There's honking of the bus. Oh God, terrified, Akhila runs towards the bus and says, Bhaiya, 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 5 minutes. Manu is going to come within 5 minutes. Just wait, 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 wait. He's just getting ready. He'll be coming by 5 minutes. Just wait. And then, after pleading the driver, she rushes back to Manu's room and then helps him get ready as soon as possible and takes and puts his lunch box, his water bottle, his books, everything, packs everything and takes him to the bus. And while boarding him to the bus, she says, listen, Manu, now during the lunch hour, you are supposed to eat your break. You are using your break properly. You are going to finish off your lunch thoroughly. And during your classes, I don't want any complaint from your teachers. You are going to listen to the class. You are going to be very attentive in your class. Is that clear? And with all these warnings and lessons and all that, she sends Manu to school. After the school bus leaves, there's a sigh of relief from Akhila. Oh, thank God. Today, at least, he did not miss his bus. He has boarded his bus. Oh, thank God, he did not miss his bus. But then there's a, there's a concern in the mother's heart. There's a concern in Akila. She's looking very serious. She's looking very concerned about her child. This is the problem of Manu every day. I have given him several warnings. I have given him so many pieces of advice every day. Every time I tell him, get up early in the morning, do your daily task by yourself. But Manu doesn't even listen. What do I do with this child? None of my warnings, none of my advices is working. But it is high time now. I am literally done with it. Now I am not going to bear it. I have to teach Manu a lesson with this thought in mind, and thinking that I have to teach him a lesson somehow. Somehow I have to teach him that he has to be self-disciplined. With this thought in mind, Akila moves to her house. In the evening, at around 4 o'clock, Manu comes back to home from school. Now, what is his routine at Kagal's house in the evening? The morning scene we have already seen, but he has not done any of his efforts while getting up or getting ready. But when he reaches home after school, does he do anything? Or he's the same? Let's see. So, when Manu reaches Kagal's house at around 4 o'clock in the evening, what does he do? As soon as he enters the house, he puts his bag towards the side, and without even removing his shoes or freshen up, freshen up, he's directly going and playing with his pug. Who is this? He's a cute little dog of Manu. You know what's the name of the dog? It's Boji. It's very cute, and Manu is busy playing with his dog. And then, call from mom. Akhila says, Manu, go to the washroom, freshen up yourself, have your snacks, complete your work, and then go out and play. But everything in vain. All the efforts of Akhila goes in vain because Manu is least bothered. He's not even listening to what the mother is saying. He says, okay, okay. And then he's busy playing with the pug. And after lots and lots and lots of efforts from Akhila, at last gets up, freshens up, takes his snacks, and then for completing his homework again, his mother has to put in a lot of effort. Come on, child, sit here, complete your work, do this homework, do that. You have written task, you have to learn something. What happened in the school? Everything. All the efforts only from mom. And what about Manu? There's no effort from Manu. He's not at all bothered. Then at last, somehow he completes his homework, and after his dinner, he's going to bed. But then something strikes his mind. Oh, he remembers. Oh, Mama, I forgot to tell you one thing. You know, tomorrow we have a maths test. And our maths teacher, as you know, she's very strict. I don't want to be late tomorrow. So please wake me up early in the morning so that I'll be on time to school. He reminds his mom about his maths test and also says that he has to be on time there. But to his surprise, Akhila is least bothered, and she says, "Okay, now go to bed." And Manu goes to bed. Next day morning at Kagal's house, what is the scene? Oh, Akhila is already up. She is making parathas. She's busy with the kitchen work. And Manu's father, Rajesh, he is around 35 years old, wearing formal clothes. sitting with his newspaper and enjoying reading out all the articles. And today, there's no hustle bustle in the household. What's wrong? Akhila, did she forget that Manu has a test and he has to be present for the test? Or did Manu already got up? There's no noise at all. There's no calling out the name of Manu several times by Akhila. There's not even a single effort from Akhila saying, Manu, get up, take a bath, finish off your breakfast, get ready, wear your uniform, polish your shoes, pack your bag. Nothing as such. There's peace, there's calmness all around in the house. In Kagal's house, there's peace. Oh my god, what's wrong? And then when you see at the clock, it's already 6:30. But still Akila is not putting on any effort to wake up Manu. At around 7 o'clock, the school bus is there, honking at the gate. And then Akila walks to the school bus very confidently and goes and says to the driver, Bhaiya, you just go today. I will bring Manu to school. I'll drop him today. You can go. And the bus driver is surprised. What happened to this lady? Every day she just rushes to me and says, Bhaiya, 5 minutes. I'll just bring Manu. He's just getting ready and all these things. What happened to him? To her? Suddenly? Is everything all right? But however, then the school bus leaves. At around 9 o'clock, Manu gets up. He wakes up from his deep sleep. And after getting up, oh, this was such a nice sleep. I had a nice sleep last night. And when he looks at the clock hanging on the wall, he's surprised. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. My mother did not wake me up today. Oh, what about my test? I had to go to school. My Max ma'am is going to be so furious. She'll be so angry if I miss the test. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with my mom? She did not wake me up. And then he is terrified with fear that he's already late to school and he rushes to his mom in the kitchen and says, Mama, Mama, what happened? Why didn't you wake me up? I reminded you in the night before going to bed that I'm having a test today and you did not wake me up. And today is maths test. My maths ma'am is so serious. She's so strict. I'm really afraid of her. And today I'm already late. I did not get up early. You did not wake me up. And if I miss my test now, she's going to scold me and whatnot. And weeping, tears rolling down his cheek. So terrified, so feared. And then he's more even feared. He's even more feared when he looks at his mom. There's no concern on Akila's face. There's only calmness and peace. And Akila did not react to anything. And he's even more terrified. What happened, Mama? I have to go to school. I missed my test. If I miss my test, my maths teacher is going to punish me. She's going to scold me. I'm very terrified. And you don't speak out. What happened, Mama? Please speak something. Please help me out of this problem. I'm so worried. I promise you, Mama. Please help me out of this situation. Please help me out of this problem. Please, you just once talk to my teacher that I'll be coming to school. Take her permission. Now, please take her permission so that I'll go and I'll attend the test. Please take her permission so that I can go and attend the test. Please, Mama, please help me out of this problem. I promise you I'll wake up early in the morning. I'll not trouble you. And then Akila says to herself, maybe now he has learned a lesson. So let me also say something to him. And then she says, okay then, but only if you promise not only to wake up early in the morning by yourself, you also have to promise that you will be doing all your daily tasks by yourself and there will not be any of my efforts in that. If you promise so, only then I'll talk to your teacher. And Manu says, because he's in trouble now. Now he has to say something. Okay, Mama, done. I promise you that I'll get up early in the morning. I'll do all my tasks. I will not trouble you. I'll listen to you. I'll do everything you say. But please, please, please talk to my teacher, please. And he's weeping, tears rolling down his cheeks. And how is the heart of a mother, children? Though she appears very strict from outside, she's a mother and she's very soft hearted. She couldn't see Manu crying. And then she hugs Manu and says, "Stop crying, my dear child. I've already spoken to your teacher. So now you can go and write your test. But before that, you have to get ready for your school." Just listening to her mother's words, Manu jumped out of surprise. "Really, Mama? Did you speak to my teacher? Really? Did she give me permission? And I can go and write my test, isn't it? I can go and attempt my test, right?" "Yes, yes, you can go and attempt your test. But before that, you just go and have your bath. Get ready for your school. I'll drop you to school." And listening to this, Manu hugs her mother and says, "Mama, I love you so much. You have taken me out of such a big trouble. I was so much terrified. My mom is very strict. But thank you so much, Mama. You are you're the best mama in the world. You are this, you're that, and whatnot." And very happily just goes back to his room, gets ready, has his breakfast, packs his bag, and then he says to his mother, "Mama, I'm ready. Shall we go?" And together, the mother and son sits in an old auto rickshaw and leaves to school. While on their way to school, neither of them talks to each other. But whenever they look at each other, they just smile. And while on his way to school, Manu thinks to himself, "My mother has done so many things. She always helps me out. And today, such a big trouble, and my mother has helped me out of this trouble. And the thing which I promised to my mom, I have to keep my word. I have to be self disciplined. I have to take care of my things. I have to do my duties on time." And with this thing in his mind, and reached the school. They reach the school. Akhila leaves him at the school gate and comes back. And now Manu is, while going into the class, he's a little bit nervous, thinking that if my maths ma'am asks, "Why are you late? What were you doing? Why are you so late?" and all these things, what should I do? If she scolds me then, and all these things going on in his mind, he enters into the class and wishes the teacher good morning. And the teacher very softly says, "Get in, Manu, take your paper, go and complete your paper." And to his listening to his teacher is so excited and so happy that his teacher did not scold him. The teacher did not was not at all angry at him. And listening to this, he was very happy. And then he completes his paper, happily completes his paper. And like this, the school passes on. And at around 4 o'clock, when Manu is back from school, what does he do? He comes back to school, to his Kagal's house, and then to we can see a change in Manu's behavior now. He is not just putting in the bag anywhere and going and playing with his pug. No, he is playing with his pug. But before that, he does all his work. He freshens up, has his snacks, completes his work, and then he's playing with his pug. And there is no effort from Akhila now. This was the real change in Manu. And then, after dinner, when he's going to bed, he's taking out something from a box. What is that? Oh, that's an alarm clock. That was a gift given to Manu on his last birthday from his mother. He got an alarm clock from his mother as a gift, and now he's using that. He's setting an alarm at 6 o'clock to get up early in the morning. Oh, what a change, isn't it? Then, after setting in the alarm, he just goes to his bed. Next day morning at Kagal's house. What's the scene? Yes, there's no noise around, there's peace everywhere. Akhila is busy in her kitchen preparing the breakfast, parathas. There's only the piping of the parathas, the sound, and no other sounds coming out. No calling, no efforts from Akhila to wake Manu up. And what's Manu's father doing? He is busy in his newspaper, going through all the articles, and now he can have a peaceful reading of the newspaper. There's silence everywhere. Manu is what is Manu doing? Akhila is busy in kitchen. Papa is busy with newspaper. What's Manu doing? Is he still asleep? Did the alarm ring? Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. Uh, Manu has already got up. He has completed his exercise. He's already done with his exercise and now he's going to get ready for the school. After getting ready for the school, he has his breakfast, takes his bag, packs his lunch, takes his bottle, everything, carries everything, and then he goes to the bus stop early early and stands there and he's waiting for his school bus on the bus stop. And when the bus reaches, to the surprise of his schoolmates, to the surprise of the driver, there's no Akila coming around and saying, Bhaiya, please wait for 5 minutes. No such thing happened. That day, already Manu was standing before the bus reaching the bus stop and waiting for the bus. And then he just gets into the bus and bids her mom goodbye. So now can we say that yes, Manu has completely transformed into a new leaf? Yes, children. This is how Manu has learned to be self disciplined. Discipline is very important in our lives. We have our parents to support us, to care for us. Yes, they do this. They take care of their kids. But is it not our duty to do our tasks by ourselves when we are grown up? When we were kids, when we were babies, we couldn't walk, we couldn't talk. Every now and then, when we were 1 year old, 2 year old, 3 year old, everything was done by our parents, by our moms, our lovely moms. But now, when we are grown up, we are 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. It's not our responsibility, isn't it our responsibility to at least take care of our belongings, to wake up early in the morning, to brush our teeth, to take a bath, get ready for the school, polish your shoes, keep your things in a particular place, not to annoy your mom every now and then. I can't see my tiffin, I can't see my books, where's my pen, where is my book, all these things. Why do we actually have our moms? They are there, they are the pillar of strength. They help us in every situation. But it's our duty to be their support too. If you are self disciplined, if you do your work on time and properly, then your mother need not worry about you each and every time. Oh, maybe he has taken his breakfast or not. Did he complete his notes or not? Is he concentrating in the class or not? No. If you are self disciplined, if you do the right thing on the right time, believe me, there will be no one happier more than your moms or your parents. So, with this story of Manu, we have learned the value of being self disciplined. And I hope that most of the children are self disciplined. And if they are not, they will try and inculcate this habit in their lives. And they will perform their duties on time and perfectly. And at least try to change themselves. Now, with this note, I would like to conclude the class with a small quote. All successes, all successes begin with self discipline. It starts with you. This is the quote on self discipline, children. All successes begin with self discipline. It starts with you. With this little quote, I see, I take your leave now. Hoped we'll meet again in another class. Till then, take care. Have a nice day. Thank you.